it's Linda here. Thanks for joining me as I join in with the Love Challenge over at Mudra Stamps this month. This is the card that I'll be making today on my video, and I hope you enjoy watching along. As you can see, I'll be playing with the Love stamp set from Mudra Craft Stamps, some watercolour paper, and my Zig Clean Colour Real Brush markers. First of all, I'm just marking on my cardstock where I want my row of hearts to go with a pencil line, and I'm using Ranger Archival black ink as I plan to be watercolouring with my Zig markers. I'm just testing the stamp first on scrap paper before I start stamping across the top of my card. Once I have all my hearts stamped out, I'm just rubbing off the original pencil line before I begin my watercolouring. So the first Zig colour you see there is dark pink. I lay down a bit of colour on the cardstock, blend it with my watercolour pen, which is just the fine brush tip, and blend it out so that it's a little bit darker on the left hand side of the heart than it is on the right. Moving on to the second colour, which is carmine red, and again trying to keep it darker on the left hand side of the heart and then fading out a little bit across to the right. At times you'll see me scribble a little bit of colour onto the small acrylic block that I have there at the top of my screen. That's just another easy way to pick up additional colour with your watercolour brush and add it onto the image where you need the most colour. Now that I have all my hearts coloured in, I'm going to be adding the little balloon strings to each of the heart balloons, but I don't want them to come down too far because I'm going to have that forever sentiment along the bottom there. So I'm just marking with a pencil very lightly where that's going to lie on my card, and then I'll be able to work out where the little balloon strings can go without them actually falling into that area where the sentiment will be. You'll see me here add a tissue just underneath where I'm stamping. That's because I don't want there to be any residue perhaps left over from the ink that might get somewhere I don't want it to go. So if I pop the tissue down below, that will save that area from any little smudges. I've chosen the Forever beautiful script sentiment from the Love Stamp set, and I've heat embossed it with white embossing powder on black cardstock, and I'm just going to very carefully fussy cut all the way around that so I have a nice bold sentiment. You'll see I'm lining up in my Misty, another part of my sentiment. This bit says with loads of love, and I've just used the grid lines to make sure that that's all going to line up nicely, and stamping it with VersaFine Onyx Black ink a couple of times at the top of my card just to get it nice and dark.